All right, let's get right into it. We are going to break down step by step how to build a real financial safety net and do it fast. Yeah, even if you feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck with nothing left over. This isn't just some theory. This is a real, practical game plan.
Okay, just for a second, I want you to picture this. You're going about your week, everything's totally normal, and then, bam, out of absolutely nowhere.
The unexpected just hits you like a ton of bricks. And it's never just one thing, is it? It's always that perfect storm of financial pressure that hits all at once. You get that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach, and you pull out your phone to check your bank account.
And that's what's staring back at you. Just over $300 standing between you and a full-blown crisis. That feeling? That specific feeling of dread. That's exactly what we're here to eliminate for good.
See, what you're facing in that moment, it isn't just a money problem. No, it's something way more primal than that. It's a survival problem.
And let's be super clear about the difference here. A money problem is, a setback, something you can plan for. But a survival problem? That's a fire you have to put out right now before it burns your entire house down. It requires immediate, all-hands-on-deck action.
And listen, this is not some rare thing. The reality is nearly 60% of Americans can't cover a simple $1,000 emergency. Think about that. That means the majority of us are literally one bad day away from having to rack up high-interest debt just to keep our heads above water. So what's the fix? How do we solve this? We start by forgetting all that overwhelming traditional advice. Instead, we're going to focus on one single, clear, achievable mission. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? You wouldn't be looking at new curtains while your kitchen is engulfed in flames. No way. You grab the nearest fire extinguisher and you deal with the immediate danger. That's what this first step is all about. So this is it. This is your target. Your one and only mission right now is to get $1,000 put away. That's it. Not 3 months of expenses, not 6 months, just $1,000. This is your fire extinguisher. So why that number specifically? Well, $1,000 is actually enough to handle most of the common emergencies, a car repair, an unexpected medical bill, without completely wrecking your life. It stops you from automatically reaching for that high-interest credit card. And maybe, just maybe the most important part, it's a win you can get pretty fast, and that victory builds some serious momentum. And this right here is the critical mental shift. The old way of thinking, I need 6 months of expenses. It's so huge, so intimidating, that most people just give up before they even start. It leads to doing nothing. But the mission mindset, it's clear, it's urgent, and it actually sparks you to take action right now. Okay, so how do we actually get that $1,000? We're going to treat it like a short-term, high-intensity sprint. For the next 30 days, we're going all in on an aggressive two-part plan.
First up, we play defense. For just 30 days, we are going on a spending diet. This is not forever, okay? It's a temporary, surgical strike. Go through and cancel any subscriptions you don't absolutely need. Commit to making every meal at home, zero food delivery, and really pay attention to those little lifestyle leaks, the daily coffee, the impulse buys, because they add up to hundreds of dollars.
All right, now for part 2, we go on offense. Look, cutting expenses can only get you so far, but increasing your income, there's no limit to that. Again, we're thinking short-term here. Can you pick up extra shifts? Could you drive for Uber or DoorDash for a couple of weekends? What about all that stuff collecting dust in your closet? Sell it. This is all about a temporary hustle to get you permanent peace of mind. So I want you to pause and really ask yourself this question. Be brutally honest. What combination of cutting your spending and earning extra money can get you there? The answer is going to be different for everybody, but trust me, there is an answer.
Okay, awesome. You've done the sprint. You've got your first 1,000. Now the mission changes. It's not about earning it anymore. It's about protecting it. This is where we turn that hard-won cash into the foundation for real, lasting security.
So where do you put the money? It has to be in the right spot. The rules are super simple. 1, it has to be in a separate account from your daily checking. You got to remove that temptation. 2, it needs to be easy to access within a day or two. And 3, of course, it absolutely must be FDIC insured. And this right here is why a high-yield savings account is your best friend. I mean, just look at the difference. In a traditional account, your $1,000 might earn you a single buck in a year. Or you could put it in a high-yield account and have it earn $45, just working for you in the background. It's a total no-brainer. Here's a really simple but powerful psychological trick for you. When you open that savings account, give it a very specific name, something like emergency only, do not touch. It sounds silly, but it creates this mental barrier that reminds you of its single, sacred purpose every single time you see it.
And now you need some rules of engagement. First, automate your savings. Even if it's just 25 bucks a paycheck, that keeps the momentum going. Second, if a real emergency happens and you have to use it, your very next mission is to rebuild it right away. And finally, this is a big one, never ever invest this money. Its job isn't to make you rich, its job is to be there when you need it. Safety first.
Look, that first $1,000, that's just the beginning. That's your fire extinguisher, your buffer. From there, you slowly and steadily build it up until you have 3 months of essential living expenses saved. Once you hit that, then you can aim for the gold standard, 6 months. This is the real path from living in constant panic to having actual financial breathing room.
And let's just be crystal clear on what this is all about. This whole process, it's not about being rich. It's not about accumulating massive wealth. It is about one thing and one thing only, removing vulnerability from your life. It's about being able to sleep soundly at night.
Always remember, every little step you take, every single dollar you manage to save, it's a gift. It's a gift to the person you're going to be tomorrow, and next month, and next year. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today.
So what's it going to be? What's your first concrete move? Are you going to go cancel a subscription right now? Open up that high-yield savings account? Figure out what you can sell this weekend? The plan is right here in front of you. The time to start is right now.